Howdy folks, this is Big Sam. The Mosin Nagant is a really cool and fun rifle to use. One of the downsides though is when you come to a position where you have a loaded magazine and you quickly need to unload it. Case in point, here at the ranch, I like to carry around a Mosin Nagant for self-defense in case I get attacked or one of the cows that are grazing gets attacked by something like a bear, a mountain lion, or a rattlesnake, something like that. So I like to have something for protection on hand. Now the way I carry a Mosin Nagant is with 4 rounds in the magazine and an empty chamber. Like this. And so as you can see, I got rounds here, but there's nothing in the chamber. And it's easy to do that. You just load 4 rounds and you make sure the 4th round is below the interrupter there. And then you can freely just close the bolt like that. So that's how I carry it. Now, sometimes though I'll be out and I'll come back to the house. Once I get back to the house, I need to unload the rifle because I don't like having a loaded rifle just sitting around in the house. That's a safety hazard. Now, typically the way you unload a Mosin Nagant is you have to, cycle the bolt, then chamber around, and then get it under the extractor and then re-pull it out and eject it like that. Now, there's 2 problems with that. The first problem is you're trying to make the gun safer, but by doing that, you're loading a live round into the chamber, which is creating more of a safety hazard, especially because you're probably doing this in an area where you don't want to have a loaded gun, which is why you're unloading it in the first place. So you're making the gun inherently more dangerous by doing that, which is, depending on what position you're in, that's probably not what you want. And the other thing, as you saw, depending on your Mosin Nagant or how hardly you pull this, it will eject the cartridge probably into the next county. And that's also bad for a number of reasons. But there's actually an interesting way that we can get around this. So I've got my 4 rounds in here. Now, what you can do, you'll see here there's this little button down here. All I have to do now is, while I keep this rifle pointed in a safe direction, I just press back on this button right here. I can pull back on it. See that right there? I can just pull back on it. And then it's a little latch, and it frees the magazine. And from there, I could just drop my 4 rounds, and now the gun is safe. And just to double check that there's nothing in the chamber, we are now totally clear. Now this is a lot better because I don't have to load a live round and make the gun hot, and I can do this quickly. This is a lot quicker than cycling the bolt 4 times to get the rounds out. And I have them all in my hand. I don't have to go track them down in the next county because they went flying somewhere. So maybe the next time you have to unload your Mosin Nagant, you can try out this really neat trick. Just pull back on this button, release the magazine, and you can press this to have the rounds just dump out, and you've made your gun safe very quickly. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if y'all have any prayer requests, and I'll see you next time.